So a couple of weeks ago, Richard, this is the week of 8/16. I wrote it down in front of me. There's a software company. It's called Palantir, as I believe how you say it. They bought $50.7 million in gold bars, and they've put it up in a quote unquote secure location in the Northeast. My question is, throughout the weeks, we've talked about owning the GLD ticker. And that's a way to invest in gold without holding the physical asset, worrying about storage and putting it in a secure location. What are your thoughts of holding physical gold? And I think the reason I'm asking that, a purchase like that, $50.7 million, they didn't put it in GLD, they bought physical gold. I'm curious why, right? Are there pros and cons? Is there anything worth talking about here?
I am fascinated by that one too, Josh. I don't really know why they did it. I haven't looked into it that much, but it is, I think, a great move by Palantir. Of course, that's Peter Thiel's company that he was a co-founder of. Actually founded quite a while ago, back in the early 2000s. Fascinating company doing really interesting stuff. So interesting to see Peter buying gold while Elon is buying Bitcoin. I personally am a fan of both gold and Bitcoin. They've provided ballast to my financial life. Probably have like 2.5% in each of them because I think they're essentially insurance policies against a future when fiat currencies, really pay the piper, I guess, for all of the excess that governments and politicians have tried to, wrench out of these fiat currencies and the leverage that they get through them. So to me, I love Bitcoin. I love gold. I think Bitcoin has stolen some of gold's thunder over the past couple of years. And so I think it's a really interesting move by Palantir and Peter Thiel to make a statement like this about the value of physical gold, when everybody else seems to be focused on the value of Bitcoin as a store of value. So really interesting. I've held physical gold myself, some numismatics, some, silver coins, etc. If there's ever a cluster in the world. So I like it.
Maybe that's what has me so shook is I'm so used at this point at seeing companies and people. I see a number like that, $50.7 million, and I almost don't need to read the rest of the sentence. I just expect Bitcoin to be on the end of that. So
right.
to see gold at this point, like you said, it's just interesting to see people swimming in totally different lanes.
Well, Palantir and Peter Thiel swim against the stream of Silicon Valley. And I applaud them for it. I think they're focused, for example, on privacy more so than the big tech companies that come out of Silicon Valley. And I think gold is kind of the ultimate private form of money, even more so than Bitcoin. Bitcoin's very public, actually. So I think it's fascinating. I applaud them, and I hope they're right.